Another paralog cleared, another child recruited. Young man, you saved us! If there's anything I can do to repay you.
Thanks.
Thanks! We all owe you our lives.
No.
No, please don't thank me. I just did what anyone would have done. You impress me, son. You've developed great strength. What do you mean by that? I'm not strong. I would have died had you not come to my rescue, father. I'm a damned shame, standing beside someone as formidable as you. Ignatius, no!
Father.
Father, as long as I'm at it, I need to speak my piece. Please, son. There's no need.
Yes.
Yes, there is. You've got to let me join your forces. I will never be the man you are unless I get the right kind of training. Or else I'll never be anything but a lily-livered fool.
But,
son, you're still so...
I'll help you.
I'll help you, father. I swear I can. You've kept me so well protected in the deep realms. But I must learn to give protection. I can't hide behind my father forever.
oh,
Alright, I'll agree, Ignatius. But only to show you what your dad's life as a knight is really like. I'm not half as brave as you think. I just have a taste for war.
Thank you.
Thank you, father. I won't let you down. One day, I'll be a great hero like you. I'll work hard. I'll pay attention. I want to be just like you, father.
is that so?
No need for that, son. I'm proud of you just as you are. Alright, we recruited Ignatius. Well, my save file says I have about 50 hours in this, but I definitely have more when you consider, like, erase timelines and all that. But yeah, well, until this support conversation that we'll have with him in a sec at least. So, not quite done yet. Ooh, here's a pretty princess bow for you, Silas. I'm glad that you liked it. Who needs some convincing at the prison to not be a prisoner anymore? Candies. Okay, this may take a while. Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna hear a lot of Candace jokes. And all that time of trying to convince her. Don't know why it gives the opportunity for people to chat that can't even, like, get to know one another at all. That would just rather pretend that the other didn't exist because they don't have any support conversations. I'm speeding this up because this takes literally forever otherwise. Whoa. Alright, cool. Alright, feel smarter. Cool. Nobody wants to have a chat in the treehouse right now, so I guess we're not doing that. Looks like there's a decent few support conversations this time. So, Ignatius with his parents here. Hello, Mother. I was wondering if you could help me with something. With what? You know, now that I'm here, it seems a little silly. Forget about it. I can take care of it. Some little critter crawled into your tent, right? A worm or spider or something? It's a spider riding a worm. What? If it had just been a spider or a worm, I could have handled it, I swear. Don't worry, dear Ignatius. Smashing bugs is the kind of thing I excel at. Oh gods, please do not smash them. Just take them somewhere far, far away. This will be the last time, I promise. You can try and act tough if that's what you want. But your mother will always know you as her helpless baby boy. Whatever you need smashed, whether it's enemy soldiers or spiders, just ask. I know. I really am working up the courage to handle my own bugs, you know. Sure you are. Until then, let's get exterminating. No, I said don't smash them. I don't want bug guts on my things. Well, and then with dear old dad. Hi. Hi. So, I mean, yeah? How are things? Oh, I'm fine. Good. Yeah. Nothing bothering you? Well, yeah. If I had to pick something, it'd be that I never know what to say to you when it's just us two. Oh, right. Same. Yeah. So, everything's okay? It's fine. I'm fine. What a great support conversation, I must say. Alright, looks like Xander and Leo are about to become, like, real close friends here. Leo, may I have a moment of your time? I want you to know, I'm grateful you finally told me how you feel. I have something to tell you as well. When we were both young, only beginning to find our feet on the battlefield, I was relieved the day you chose to walk the path of magic instead of the blade. I don't understand. Why would you be relieved? Before then, I always felt you at my heels, pushing me, pressuring me, pressuring you, me. So precocious, Leo. It was only a matter of time before you caught up to me. You say you are envious of me. The truth is, I felt the same way about you. It's nice of you to say, Xander, but I don't need your empty flattery. Sullen Leo. You still don't get it. What? So concerned about being inferior to me in any way. Of course you were. You were younger and much less experienced. You said that when we were young, I excelled at everything. You did. You were unstoppable. It's only because I had already been training for years. It's only natural. Yet, even with my advantage, you were closing the gap between us so quickly. If you had bested me, the eldest prince, I would have failed you as your brother. That's part of why I tried so hard. As your brother, it's my job to stay one step ahead. I don't know what to believe. I've only spoken the truth, Leo. In your heart, you must know that. I value you more than you know, so there's no reason to be shy around me, is there? I implore you to speak your mind boldly in our war meetings, for the benefit of us all. As you wish, Xander. From now on, no more holding back my opinions. In fact, you better watch yourself, or I might be nipping at your heels again soon. Ha! I dearly hope so. I'm proud of you. Thanks, Xander. But enough brotherly bonding. Let's talk strategy. But yeah, is it just a coincidence, Xander, that all your legitimate siblings chose the magic route? Every single one of them? He could too if he became friends with Leo, so he unlocked the Dark Mage class set and then went into Dark Knight if he really wanted there. What other support conversations we have here? We have the final Azura and Niles one here that we're gonna get. Niles, so we meet again. Yes. So, this is awkward. I have no idea what we should talk about. I usually try to avoid making idle chit-chat. I know what you mean. I can think of 100 ways to make someone cringe. You should see the things I've posted on Reddit. But when it comes to small talk, I'm at a loss. We're like porcupines, aren't we? Porcupines? Yes. We've armed ourselves with barbs to drive other people away. Even if I wanted to get close to someone, I'd probably stab them on accident. I prefer to think of myself as a rose, not a porcupine, but I see what you mean. Making friends is hard, isn't it? It doesn't have to be. No? Honestly, Niles, I feel closer to you already. You've shown me another side to you. I think we're doing well for two porcupines. Any closer and we'll only injure each other. That's fair. We should probably keep a safe distance then. Yes, perhaps we should discuss the weather. Isn't that what others do? I believe you're right. I rather enjoy sunny days like this, don't you? Yes, but my favorite are snowy winter mornings. I get up early and make cocoa. Well, Benny has another support conversation here. With Nyx here, it looks like he got a level 4 in that last battle. You've been staring at me for a while. Do I fascinate you that much? You're so young. In a sense. In form, at least. I'm a young girl. Is that all you came for? To inform me that I'm young? Do you want some candy? Despite what I might look like, on the inside, I'm as much of an adult as you. Oh. Yes. Oh. So, you'd rather have a pastry? They're really good pastries. Very well. Pass them here. Well, that was certainly something there. And yeah, it looks like they have a support conversation here. Hey, Soleil! Need something, Percy? Sorta. I'll level with you. I'm looking for a mate. What? No, not for me, for Ace. Oh, I didn't realize you were into that kind of shit. Ace, your dragon? Yep. He's about old enough to breed by now. Oh, wow. What direction is this going? So I'm looking around to see if I can find him a nice mate. Okay, but why ask me? Because you know how dating works. Percy, you're surrounded by people who know how to do that. Yeah, but you're better at it than anyone else. I figured you know how to help Ace with his shyness. Maybe you even know some good mates that would help him come out of his shell. I'm not exactly running a dragon dating service, Percy. Please, just try. I don't know anything about this. Alright, I'll try. Don't expect much. I remember when I played Fate's Conquest forever ago, I reclassed Percy out of Wyvern Lord, so he didn't even have a dragon anymore. Now his reclass from Wyvern Lord to Malignite Knight means he still keeps a dragon, but his class is different. So whenever he talks about Ace, we actually get to see his dragon in gameplay with a little bit of a different look because different class, but hey. Thanks, Soleil. I owe you one. That's a big load off my back. So much for low expectations. Whatever. I can give it a whirl, for Percy's sake. But yeah. Yeah, we're already getting into this kind of material for C support. Like, wow. Going for the speedrunning here is what Percy seems to be doing. I can't decide if I want to do another one tonight. I might begin another one tonight, potentially. And then I could always go right into the battle if I fail it at Janlan if I want to there. I guess I can get this out of here now, since we're done with that. That's completed. And I mean, how many are left out of curiosity? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then Kana as well. So we still have like a little bit of a while to go here. I'll see about doing another one tonight, potentially. Part of me feels like just calling it and chilling out. I'll give it a go or two, and if I don't get it, then, like, I'll call it, I guess. What's the printout out of curiosity? It's 77% according to my computer, and 73% according to that display. I don't know what the truth is, but I'll keep going here for a bit. And you know what that means? It's time for Wheel of Fun! Except I should delete the category that says the one everyone forgot about, and then save settings, and now there's one less thing on the Wheel of Fun. Again, there's so much words mashed together, because I thought it would make more lines or something, and it didn't, so like... I'm fairly certain... Wait, can I do this one? Hold on. I'm fairly certain that's the one that says you are the ocean's gray waves male version, which is Shigure. But like, hold on. I had the, yeah, I think I just wanted to pass down Foreign Princess was what I wanted to do. Probably. Hold on. What was my plans here? Let's see. If I just like, a hot second here. Just because it's a cool exclusive skill that you won't have access to otherwise since it comes from Songstress. It's not like there's anything exclusive otherwise that can be passed down there. And then Leo was going to pass down, like, yeah, Astra was the case. Dark Mage should come with Bowbreaker so he can get that in that way. Right? I think? That's the one that comes with Bowbreaker. I don't need to pass down separate skills to the two different kiddos, right? Yeah, Dark Mage is Bowbreaker, so that'll be nice for my flyers there of those two kiddos. With a Force being the Dark Falcon, and Shigure being the Falcon Knight. Which, if I put him right into that, it would be nice to have a child unit healer, because I don't really have any of those right now. So, yeah. Probably just pass down Astra as like a cool exclusive thing. Which, yeah. Yeah. He can't become anyone's friends here. Well, he can become Force Friend, but it literally does nothing. It's the case. So, like... Yeah. Yeah. What are we dealing with here? So, Azura can pass down that. Because... Yeah, yeah, could well do that. This is just better if they're for an army, at least, which I think that also counts for the Vala ones, the Invisible Kingdom foes, probably. I don't remember. But I'll pass down that as, like, the cool exclusive thing. And then Leo. Yeah, he has Astra in the last slot already here to give Shigure some cool things. Some cool stuff and junk. So... Yeah, what's his paralog called? Also, that is what that said, right? That's the one that for sure starts with UR. Yeah, it starts with a Y, clearly. So, wait, but there's another one that starts with a Y. That's a lot of text, though. What's the other one that starts with a Y that I put in here? It's, oh, it's a your in that first one. Yeah, this is definitely the Shigure one. You are the Ocean's Grey Waves male version. It's so hard to tell. So, yeah, this is Paralog 3. So I'll put that into the thingamabob here. And then it's called Surprise Duet. Boot-a-bop. Paralog 3, Surprise Duet. Isn't this like a really brutal, crazy one with the ships? This might have to go on during Janland. We'll see. I will give it a go here. Paralog 3, Surprise Duet. I'll let that print finish, at least first here, and then show what it looks like. As we go through printing this whole sword, throughout this series from here on, I think the one part that I'll skip is just printing, like, duplicates of things. So, like, I just have to print 2 of these halves, 2 of these pieces here. So, like, I'll probably just print the second one tonight, like, overnight or something like that. And, like, 2 halves of the pommel, stuff like that. Where it's just, like, print 1 on stream and then, like, 1 off stream. Because I think with 1 on stream, you basically get the point, is the case. So, I'll let that finish printing, and then we have the idea of what that's like. Whoa, not exactly what I meant to do there. But yeah, interview goes well with Shnice. That's awesome to hear. Glad to hear it. I feel lazy. I'm putting it down on the spare keyboard that I was using to test my other computer with recently. It feels so weird not having my beanbag chair under my desk lately. Lately, I've gone back to having 2 computers underneath my desk. So there's the lights that you can just barely see of that one underneath the desk of the thing that I'm actually streaming on there. Because I used to have a glowy motherboard, but now I just have the glowy graphics card. Now the glowy motherboard is in this machine. And this machine it has, like, those openings in the side, as the case, but it's not really a see-through side. This is the case of my very first computer that I ever built. That's been sitting around collecting dust for years now in my room, that I kept around just in case I ever wanted to use it as a computer case again. And, oh, I had the light shining right in it. I was like, why is my camera so bright? And now it is. Now it's basically all the parts that were in my computer before and that I replaced. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to take to Janland and stream off of is the plan. So I am tonight going to have to remember to transfer my save data to that machine. But yeah, no, one for taking on the go. Because this one has such a bazillion cables. And because those parts would just be collecting dust doing nothing otherwise. Because, like, if I'm replacing PC parts, they can either collect dust, they can be recycled, I could maybe sell them for probably not all that much. Or I can have them be just a whole nother computer. And then that one is a spare computer that I can take to events like Janland tomorrow. Without having to dismantle the insane cabling setup of, like, my main rig. And because that's all my old parts of, like, my PC that I started streaming with there, it's a pretty good computer, and it should be good for streaming. And yeah, well, I use the computer as a footrest. That's what I do. I usually use the beanbag chair back there, and I might go back to using the beanbag chair after I've brought this to Janland. When I bring it back, I don't know if I'm going to put it back here again, or if I'm going to, you know, just store it somewhere in my room until I feel like doing an event again, or something like that. But, no, that's what I do. I have my, you can't even tell, it's just pitch black. But, you know, I have my legs up and stuff on the computer. That's what I do. This is what I used to use as a leg rest, not this specific case. Actually, was there a time that I used this specific case? Maybe in, like, the very early days. I think it went from this case to a smaller box case that was lower down to the beanbag chair to now back to this. Yeah, it probably is. Something like that. It might be a little bit more than that. I don't remember. Because at least when the parts were new, it's probably worth a whole lot less than that now with stuff depreciating. Definitely not worth that at this point. But yeah. Man, you can 3D print a handle on that PC case. I don't know if I could do that. I'm pretty sure a 3D printed handle made of plastic would probably snap. It depends what material I use for printing. There is like some heavy duty materials that you can print with that are designed for things like vehicle accessories. There are literally 3D printing plastics that are for that kind of thing. But this case does have a decent bit of weight to it still. It's not exactly light by any means. I feel like if I attach a handle to this, it would just break when I try to lift it. Competing with Omni-Man for the world's most expensive nosebleed. I actually watched Invincible for the first time, like, in the last couple weeks here. And, I thought it was pretty good. So, I now get the reference. But, say that to me like a couple weeks ago and I wouldn't have gotten it. Anyway, let's let's proceed to the next battle here. How about? But yeah, so I'll literally take this as like my event machine tomorrow and stream off of this.